Graduates, walk one, walk one. I see you all. I see you all, my graduates. Yes, yes. Big up and a nice, clean self. Let me go through the class and see who has marked themselves present on the register. 52 of them are watching and 20 likes. No, man, we have to get started better than that. You have to mark yourself present on the register, guys. You can't just be watching and give it a thumbs up. And I don't know, son, come over here for hear my voice, I mean, a man giving it to you for free. But say the thumbs up is also for free, right? Okay. Yes, 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 yes. So let's go through the class. Big up yourself, Jay Summer. Good afternoon. Hola, Rosemary. Professor Gorgeous Lady. Good afternoon. Galsa nice, Marencha, yeah, debut. Norma, big up yourself, Marencha, Masio. Ingrid W, good afternoon, wherever in the world you are. Suzette Bennett, good afternoon. Janet Galloway, good afternoon. Yes, indeed. Please stick to the topic at hand. A very polite reminder indeed. And Norma has also reminded you, this is a channel where we keep comments respectful. Repeat offenders will be muted. And if I'm annoyed enough, you will be blocked. All right, well done. Okay, okay, Ingrid, you like up the live. Very good. Black P, member, big up yourself. Curleen, hello, darling. Barbara Finlay, good evening. You made sure you're early for class. That is it. If you want a piece of that potato pudding, listen to me now, man. Not even a quarter of that pudding is left. The man I work it. And now my teenage son, he seems to like it as well. It's the first time he's trying to eat potato pudding. And the boy, him love it just like him father. So a problem. All right. Who else is here now? Blessed One present. Sherry Hall, good afternoon. Antoinette, you are here. Big up yourself. Wicked people. The name that always makes me laugh because trust me, wicked people, they're about to know. Wicked people, them out. Yes. And good day to you, Lynn, my member. Good day, Sharon Maskell. Big up yourself. Yvette Sharp. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday indeed. Let me show my face a little bit because for the most part, this is going to be a no face live because I want you guys to focus on what I have to say and not on my face. But yes, we are going to go into some of the recent shenanigans of social media. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. I realize so when I say licking your neck back, I had to laugh. Charity you want, charity you ain't gets. Oh, yes. So, for those of you who are not aware, we've had quite a bit of controversy because, as usual, social media is always social media. And the controversy surrounds the activities of the popularly regarded tea lady. She's known by several other names, but I'm going to stick to tea lady for the purpose of this live. Yes. So tea lady has decided that she wants to assist some students and that these students are in need of 1,200 US dollars per child in order to attend, a meet in the United States of America. They're track and field children, they're athletes. And she put herself forward in order to assist them to get there. Now, I want you to understand that in this class, I don't tackle the things that everybody else is already tackling. The bloggers out there are nitpicking and breaking apart and analyzing and streaming all the things that you have said, tea lady, around your charity. That is their role in this whole scenario, right? I'm not going to say that you are right or you are wrong to run your charity. I believe that any human being with a platform can use their platform for good or evil. It's very much down to choice. Therefore, if you are deciding that you're going to do this good deed, then kudos to you. I've got no issue with it. Like I'd have no issue with anybody else deciding to do some charitable acts. But, and there is a whopping but, I find it laughable. No, not laughable. I find it hilarious that with everything that is taking place as a result of your choice, that you did not expect this. Why is it that you feel that you would have been able to come out here, collect money on a public platform, claim to say that you are helping students, and not expect that you are going to receive a huge tidal wave of negative attention? I think where a lot of you bloggers are getting yourself all twisted and manipulated by this scenario is that you are all focusing on the fact that, oh, the children, or you're getting focused on, oh, it's scamming. But I really think that some of you underestimate exactly how this lady operates. Why do you think that she didn't know that you all were going to behave like this? She knew. And I don't know if you realize that she's using it to her full advantage. You know, sometimes instead of running out and adding more chaos to the confusion, the wisest thing to do is to sit back and let karma take its journey. Which is why I said I have nothing to say. Listen, if her platform supporters wish to dash money at her for this cause, let them. If it is the case that she wants to make a change in her life, let her. Likewise, if you have got bloggers out there who are going to bring you through the mud and the ringer for it, my response too is, let them. Yeah. Because karma is a bitch. Oh, yeah. And we all know that you have not allowed a particular charity to flourish without creating a lot of chaos and confusion yourself. And I'm not speaking on the basis of opinions here. I'm speaking on the basis of fact. So, just to remind you and to show you that that's exactly what you're doing, I am going to go through some of the things that you have said about such charity, which is 33 times 3 is charity. Particularly charity recipients. You understand? Yes, you can call the name, Run the Road, the way I've called it, Tea Lady, that's exactly how you can write it. So, I'm going to go down some of the things that I've picked up. And as I go through it, let me turn down the volume on my phone. I'm going to plunk in the chat exactly where I got such information from. Because I don't want you to think that I'm out here telling lies, making up stories, because that's usually your back argument, that things are being made up about you, that people are trying to deceive others about you, right? So I'm not into the art of deception. That's not a part of my forte nor my profile. And if it's one thing that this platform is known for, it's for spitting facts and not opinions. And where opinions are expressed, it is explicitly stated, this is an opinion. So I'm going to refer to the facts. Hold on a second. Let me just deal with this. Right, Marcel, stick to Tea Lady. Right, on this platform, it's Tea Lady. I don't want any confusion of because you go start call her that now you go here say. The next comment I'm gonna be made say me I work with YMK, and I am not. All right. tea lady over here, so. Okay. So, let me just go into something. So, tea lady, you said that that urine Photoshop thing was a joke. It was a joke. Remember in that live that you deleted? The recent one, the recent rant. Do you remember that you said that the urine Photoshop thing was a joke? Urine was a student, a child, not yet 21, who had received funding from 33 times 3's platform in order to attend college in Canada. Everybody came together, everybody put in bit by bit in order to make this dream a reality. It was a real act of social justice, where somebody from a vulnerable background was able to access higher education abroad. Yes, to fulfill his dreams. And of course, at the time, you were busy with a particular camp, indulging in a teardown campaign. You understand? And you said that that Photoshop thing was a joke. And that you were not impressed by this one good that was being used to cover all the people's, all 33 times 3's bad. That you know that in the process of financing urine, palms were being greased. Your exact words, I'm quoting you verbatim. Palms were getting greased. And you know this because you're Jamaican and you know the thing set. Remember, you said that. So you implied that finances were being stolen. You had no proof. You had no evidence. You did that on the basis of a cultural stereotype of Jamaicans. That on the basis of the fact that they were Jamaicans and that you're Jamaican and you know how the thing set, you know that palms were being greased and that this greasing of palm was being deducted from funds collected publicly for a cause. So that was you directly, not indirectly, saying that 33 times 3 was busy committing fraud at the time. Yes? You then in that said live called Urane a child, a sneaky ass mother effer. Your exact words. He's a sneaky ass mother effer for a child. In your comments, people were running up and down calling this young man a chopper. You made it clear that this young man, with his aspiration to go abroad, to go to school, was a manipulator because he talks sweet. You then went on to speak about the fact that big women want young boys, sexualizing the young man, claiming that they were giving to him because they want to rob the cradle. Tell me that I am lying. That is what you said. Your exact words. And just to prove to my audience, and one of your very own supporter them dash that out, you know. See it here, people. Feel free to click. Yes. Feel free to click. In case you want some proof. Then you had the audacity to say that you had donated anonymously after somebody had donated $500. So I went through the GoFundMe because it's still up. There were about 3, actually, yes, I think it was 3 maximum $500 bulk donations on its own, right? Isolated $500 donations, one of which was YMK as well. I think one was Naculate. I can't remember who the third one was from. And that shortly after that, you did donated under anonymous. So I went through the list, and it happens systematically and in chronological order. So it goes in time order according to when the donations are received. And directly under one were two anonymous donations, one for $10, one for $50. That's not much. I would be, I'm not gonna laugh because every maker make a muckle, but I really wonder if it's the $10 one. But anyway, so you donated to the cause because you were convinced, only to then become unconvinced when you started hearing all sorts. That's what you said to your audience. Yes? You started hearing all sorts when he arrived in Canada. So on the basis of that, you regretted your donation. Because you felt as though you were being duped. All right. So that is just one of the most recent examples that I'm going to refer to. Now, let me ask you this. Why do you think you're going to have a smooth ride out here with your charitable actions? Why do you think you are going to be able to pin yourself to students and not get interrogated, questioned, doubted, undermined out here in these social media streets when you have freely and openly done it to somebody like this child? Why is it that you think you get a pass? You can't think that. You must be expecting this. You must have known that you were going to get this backlash. But you know what you're doing? You're mimicking a model. And it not pass me. You're mimicking a model. I'm going to tell you exactly whose model you're mimicking. You're mimicking the model of a person out here who has been criticized and attacked verbally, I might clarify, and slandered and defamed because she set up a good deeds program. And you noticed that despite the fact that she was torn down repeatedly, year after year, day after day, month after month, in no chronological order, you realize that despite the fact that she was torn down, what was becoming successful, T-Lady? Answer. What was becoming successful? You know what was becoming successful. While that was happening, what was becoming successful was her business. What was becoming successful was her baking and the selling of her cakes and people supporting her business. As I said, Sims, I am not here to tell a lady whether or not she should start a charity. I don't care. It's really not my business because I am not a supporter of her platform, so my money isn't going there. Her supporters are free to give to whatever they wish. I don't care. But what I'm saying is she knew that when she started this was going to be the result. And what narrative does it buy into? It buys into the narrative, look, I'm a victim. Every time I'm trying to just get on with things, look at me even trying to help children, they come for me. They're all working together. Me here, you know. And me here, yeah, come up put my name in it. Hey, understand yourself, you know, my girl. Understand yourself. Because DMG does not pay me. And if she did, I'd put a huge dent in her pocket. My rates are not cheap. DMG, big up yourself for the tall up packet. But me still would have dent it. You understand? You start to paint and create this narrative that everybody is coming for me, even when I'm minding my own business, even when I'm trying to do good. See, I'm turning over a new leaf. You knew they would gun for you. You knew it would kick up a stink. You're not a fool. You're not a fool. And me know that. Because you know exactly what you've done out here in these social media streets. The things that you have said, particularly about that woman's charity. How the hell did you expect it was gonna go down? Oh my God, it's wonderful. I only one person here over there say it's wonderful because they're not click on it. You understand? Oh, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. You know, she's turning a new leaf. She's doing the right thing and she's helping the children. You saw the praise. You saw the fact that everybody was on board because it has to do with children and education. And you, more importantly, saw how it boosted that person's business, and your ultimate goal is not to help no damn people. Your ultimate goal is to build your brand. And you are mimicking a model. Right, that's so. So, me sure no say, you remember this particular live. You love deleting. I wish you'd stop doing that because it's pointless. Everybody gets it. The moment you come out and you do a live, there is somebody, probably somebody in the dark, screen recording every flipping thing you're saying. So it's such a pointless exercise. But we're going to go into why you deleted that particular live in a minute. Anyway, T-Lady, what happened to Lady Mermaid charity that was supposed to be launched in 2022? Remember that charity that you were supposed to get registered, that was supposed to be in conjunction with your existing business? Your exact words there. Remember your business was supposed to fund that charity because you were more financially stable at the time. Therefore, you were speaking as though you never needed to solicit funds from the public. What happened to that charity? Remember, at first you said it wasn't legal on paper, but your lawyer was supposed to complete the process. What happened to that charity? So on the basis of that fact, and this was a comment you made in 2021, that you were going to be launching this charity in 2022, to this day, we have seen no such launch. On the basis of this, we can say that you have been trying to be established in the charity industry for a sustained period of time, unsuccessfully. Remember, you had a charity previously in 2015, and that did not last either. So on the basis of the fact that you were starting a charity in 2022 and it did not come to fruition, why is it that certain people, particularly your followers, are surprised when the public does not believe that this new step has any stick-to-itivity to it? The amount of things that you have said, that you have done, that you are doing, yet it has not come to anything of substance. For example, in said live, you refer to the fact that you were going to be selling on Amazon and how big a deal that was for your business. To this day, I am still searching on Amazon. I can't find a single one of your products. I cannot find them. Stop, she go, she stop. Stop, she go, she stop, she go. Stop and go. And that me see. So why would it be taken seriously? Now, I'm not saying that you haven't decided that this time you're for real. You're going to do this. This time it's going to last. Sure, possibly. But how can anybody expect the public to be convinced? You are always going to be saying that narrative. Oh, it's because they don't want me to succeed. They don't want me to excel. They don't want to see me shine. I don't have a problem with you shining. As a matter of fact, for once, I'd actually like to see you win because Jano Star, one person cannot get beaten, so. You know what I'm saying? But do you know what's essential for a charity to be successful? A charity is not a one-man band. You can't run a charity the way you run your business. You can't be chief cook and bottle washer in a charity. A charity is dependent on a body of people, all having the same ethos, all having the same motivation, all fully signed up to their memorandum, their articles, and objectives. You cannot operate a charity by yourself. You have to have a team of people around you who has to be trustworthy individuals. And for your charity to be supported, that team has to be very present and evident for transparency to exist. Yes? So is it that the one thing that you have been struggling for is to get people around you with the same mindset who are of substance and integrity to actually run your charity with you? Because you can't register no charity by yourself. The way you can register a company by yourself. So without people, bodies around you, I fail to see how this will be brought to fruition. I fail to see it. I'm not saying that you don't have people in them, but me just not see nobody around you. Me just not see nobody around you. Well, on there. Let me read a comment. Oh my gosh. Honesty, integrity, transparency. Right? No bad mind cannot work. See who win that gal in social media for years causing trouble. Me not have much for say cause it now go good that you not block me today. When are the people on social media is going to realize that this girl has mental health issues? Well, I don't know if you guys saw what was going on with that teacher who they said went missing and how them find the woman on the building top, naked as the day she born. Just a chat pure madness. How the people them had to section her from that property. She literally started going downhill through her experience in school. And the way she went off was not immediate. It was gradual. And I do not understand how somebody who is known to the mental health facilities was allowed to teach. Yes, because she is not stable. So let me tell you this. Lots of functioning mad people about. Lots of people are in positions with serious mental health issues. Now, I'm not diagnosing T-Lady. I don't know nothing about her health. I'm talking specifically about that teacher. But it is not far-fetched or impossible that people who go through trauma have got some kind of problem in terms of their mental health and how to cope. Their coping mechanisms, not necessarily all that, because of the severity of the trauma that they've been through. It's not far-fetched to imagine. But what I find very ridiculous is how it is that she's pretending that she didn't know all of this was going to come her way. Now, I don't know, and I never tend to rely on anything that comes out of that camp. When they spoke about the fact that you made phone calls to Shanae, that you wrote letters to the University of the West Indies. I don't know this as fact, and I always going to refer to everything over there with not a grain, but a whole dirty big crocus bag full of salt. Because I trust them neither. But what I'm going to say is this. If you did do those things, in fact, if you did, then why are you surprised that people are reaching out to institutions to discredit you? Why are you surprised that people are making phone calls to discredit you? You shouldn't be. It should be expected that this are going to reach you because it more than deserved. You have been one of the people out here who don't hesitate to head to the police station to make reports. You say it repeatedly. I'm not making it up. You said it. To claim that people are threatening your life, puncturing your tire, staying outside your house, calling people name, reporting them to immigration or rather to the embassy so that them can't come in the country and all these things. You work with systems to the disadvantage of others. So it is more than karma when people work with systems to the disadvantage of yourself. It's not to the disadvantage of the children. You've made it clear that it wasn't the school that you were working with, even though your initial communication suggested that it was your company based on the letterhead that you fling up on your own page. Everything you do is going to be scrutinized. Everything you do with regards to any charitable action is going to be turned inside and out, just the way you made 33 times 3 uneasy, uncomfortable, and distressed. You're going to feel it times 10, and the blogger them and the people them out here going to make sure right. Not HDK. I'm just going to be sitting back here and laughing because charity you want, charity you're going to get. Yeah. I feel no empathy or any sympathy for whatever it is that you may endure as a challenge or a difficulty. It will make you or break you. Just like it could have made or break 33 times 3, it will make or break you. So you make a decision. Because if you slip out in this place, the alligator and the crocodile, them there for near me up. If you slide out here, you're not going to survive it. Because they are going to make sure that you feel the brunt of all the challenges that you initially presented out here in this universe. That is why I say that you are one person I will never defend. Because you give as good as you get. Karma is a bitch. Where you say? Me run the road, come here. Me run the road, where you say? She did not launch the Little Mermaids charity. She got enrolled in law school. Mighty God of Daniel. No, sir. Me remember about that one day, right? She is no fool. Her followers are idiots, believing everything that comes out of her mouth, but yet still them too shame for share her like her post her picture. I've noticed that as well. Lots of times she put up lovely looking products, pretty pictures, and they hardly get any shares. But mind you, forget that. All right, maybe they don't want to share it because they know so many people do not like this lady that, you know, it may get attacked and stuff, and they don't want to actually open her up to that amount of criticism. Think about it. Everybody out here has their followers and supporters, guys. Everybody. I don't want them to forget it twisted and think that, oh, T lady don't have none. Them just, oh, no, she has got them. Even if you look, they throw stars at her like crazy. Right? She get our stars, she get our supporters, and she managed to raise $1,000. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with any of that, because you see me not watch them kind of something. Them think they're small things to me. But I am looking at the bigger picture that, listen, you can't expect to get a smooth ride. How many people, not just, and let me just make this clear. It's not just about 33 times 3's charity, you know, that you're going to get this. It's also about the people on the periphery of that charity. Me not get involved in a you and YMK passa, because that is a long-standing thing. The two I want did in a nest, I want to fall out a nest. You understand? Me not get that. I am talking about other people, innocent bystanders. The bystanders who have nothing to do with anything other than supporting 33 times 3, who you have gone for. Don't let me refer to One particular lady out here in London who you rode for ages because she can't show her face and appear foot and hand, you see. Remember? So people around the lady get attacked. People around the lady get attacked because of your venom towards this woman and towards what she's doing. You have criticized every way that she does particular things. When she was collecting for, Lord Jesus, I name gone out of my head. Hold on. Let me post this link before nothing say allow me to tell. 1 second. So this link that I'm about to post in the comments is the link about the Lady Mermaid charity. What happened to that? Look at that link. And you can see some now make up a thing when it comes to that. Right? So me na live in a London. Jesus Christ, you can't talk, keep brethren, sistering, you know, sister, and everything. And everything you need. Tea lady you reach. Wait, no, sir, come here. Tea lady reach people, and I don't want a single soul touch her. I want to leave her right there, so. Leave her right there, so. Tea lady, answer my question. Tea lady, answer my question. Why didn't you expect that this was going to happen? You knew this was going to happen. You knew the people that were going to eat you alive. Come on. Why is it that you thought that you could come out and do this and the people them now go chew you up? And I don't understand. Right? Answer me, didn't you just come? I just come. Yes. Yes. But you have been here and I've been watching. I have been watching. I have been observing you for years. And I want to know how you did not know that these people were going to chew you up, especially on the basis of the fact of what you did when it comes to urine. Is what the other camp said about you true? Did you make those phone calls? Did you call the students? And did you write that letter to the University of the West Indies? And if you did that, you are capitalizing on system. So why did you think you would be above it? You are doing something that could have been regarded as great, but the amount of things that you have done out here has made it impossible for the majority of us to support you. Let's see if she can answer intelligently rather than turn to insults. See, she can't. And that shows exactly why you still remain where you are. You still can't. You said you were going to register your charity, you were going to register your foundation all the way back in 2021. I put the link in the comments. Me not tell no lie for you. You said you were going to. And you still haven't done so. No stick-to-itivity, no spine, no backbone. At the end of the day, who is supposed to support you? Who is supposed to support you when you come out here and tear people down who are running charities? Why should we? It's not about the kids. At the end of the day, you could have do what you do. But the things you have done to other people because you claim to say that you know better is laughable. Okay, you can get ghetto because that is kind of, appropriate for you. Go ahead. Can't answer, right? Cannot answer. Cannot answer. Only don't black her, Cannot answer. Why do you have to stoop to the level of that? You can't answer. I'm licking at your neck back when I tell you straight say you want charity, you get charity. Them for done you out here in these streets. Them for done you. Them for rinse, rub, and scrub you. Every single channel that has been tearing down charity when it comes to 33 times 3, you have planted your backside on it. Every single one. So why the hell shouldn't you get rubbed and scrubbed? Mimicking. You well and know, so this is what worked. This worked for somebody else, so you want it to work for you to sell your cakes. I said what I said. You wanted to sell your cakes through controversy. And when you try to do these things, that is why you will not rise. Negative Nancy. And all those little minions that you send out to curse people around the lady, including that little backward one where they are London, where you support. Eh? You are behind a lot of the tear downs that is out here in these streets, and I see the facts because I see you up and down in their comments. You can't answer. All you can do is come out and behave just like a big dirty drawers market woman that you are, because that is how you operate, Miss Jekyll and Hyde. Yeah? The most you can do is come out and tell me, oh, my fat, oh, my this, granny that. Get out of here. You are absolutely useless when it comes to representing your brand. You self-sabotage on a daily basis. I've said it to your blasted face. Do something about that. Yeah. You think that you can have any other effect other than run your mouth? You can't. They deserve to rub and scrub you because you have done the same. She can't try to be a decent human being for once. She can't. I gave her the opportunity to speak. Represent yourself. Not even in a tiny forum of 500 and odd people can you actually represent yourself like an upstanding businesswoman. You can't. You always have to go right down in your pum-pum because that's how you live. Right in your underneath. That's where you have to go. That's where you have to go. Huh? Explain yourself. Why do you say one thing and do another? Doran, come back. Come back. Where I go? Come on. Me no see where you run go. Me no black you know. As a matter of fact, you know, say you is one person me that like for interview. Because we really want to help you out here in these streets. Because I must madness cause this. I've put the links. I did not make anything up. You can't chat to me because unlike the other bloggers, I don't make stuff up. I don't make stuff up. I gave the facts. They were straight out of your lips. You said those things. You did those things. You can't defend them. And you don't expect to get robbed. You forget rob. So I am not saying she shouldn't, and I'm not even going to be arguing about whether or not her charity is transparent. Me no business. The other bloggers, them out there are hung that triangle. I don't have time to be sitting there doing any kind of administrative work for that woman. My time is too expensive. I ain't got time to be reading her paperwork and her dates and her commentary. I ain't got time. I haven't got time at all. The other bloggers will handle that triangle. Yes? And if it is that it isn't a genuine attempt at charity, they will uncover it. And if it is a scam, they will uncover it. And if it is not a scam, they too will uncover it. Because you have people out there who say, let the woman do her charity. Oh, no, no, do this to the kids. But listen to your integrity. All right. The live where you delete. I'm ready for going right now. Seeing that you know, say, yeah, listen. I know you're not going to stop listening. Let me just go in it. All right. In that live, you spoke specifically about the fact that you want to help children, that you have an intention of carrying on, and anybody who wants help, you're going to help them, that these children must excel, all the right things. And then what you do? When people start come for you, what you do? You switch the conversation to YMK. You start to talk about how the big woman them over there support this B-man. Remember, you said that, you know, homophobic language in the same dialogue as the conversation about children and helping them. you switch to talking about homophobia towards a man, claiming that he came to you talking about how his cakes won't sell because he's gay, but in the same breath, they then call him a B-man. You don't have any intelligence to know that that's derogatory. You went on to attack people in the comments, and the bad word then will come out of your mouth in this conversation about raising money for children. You know, sister, you're not righted. How is that an intelligent move? That's why you had to delete that live, because that live made you look like a raving lunatic. You went from positive to negative to diversion to attack all in one live. And I really hope the one in the dark grab it, you know, because him good for grab everything. So that people can hear exactly how loopy you are. How is that something that's going to get you the support that you're supposed to have when you behave like that? I just come, but I have your understanding a long time. I might have just come, but guess what? I can see straight through you. Like anybody else. Only the people on your platform blinded because them listen to how you speak and how you express yourself, and they can't speak like me and they can't do like me, and they're not aware of the facts of history. At the end of the day, why don't you try to do the right and keep persevering without slipping into the guttural? You can't help it. You can't help it. There was your opportunity to actually express what you wanted to do, how you wanted to evolve. Instead, you come out like a market woman. Bogo yaga. Harlem pull up. Hmm? Let me tell you something. You'll never engage with me if that's how you engage. Because I don't wallow in mud, you know. I leave you and the other pigs to wallow in the mud. Right? Anytime you want for wallow in the mud, then this is me walking around you and going over you. Beneath me. Can't even represent your business. Can't even represent what you're about. Well, good girl. Good girl. Move the big sis, girl. I'm using your approach. How does it feel? Karma is a bitch. Huh? I don't know if they're because of the platinum. I don't know if they know that they don't know how to have a they don't know how to have a dialogue. They don't know how to speak perfect English. Because I speak like this, they don't know how to express themselves the way I do. And then 2 minutes, gal, gosakemana. That's you. That is you. That is you 100% to a T. No pun intended. You understand? Girl. Thank you for the numbers. Thank you for the numbers, my love. That was not very smart. You made me play you and I'm a newcomer. Come on. You know why? You know why you had to run out? Because it lick you. And you know what I'm saying is true. It's great what you're doing for those kids. It is. But is it transparent? No, it's not. You made many mistakes in your administration of the process. And just like how you were able to tear down 33 times 3's charity and the transparency over there, so too shall yours be torn. And if it stands the test of time, then you have in fact constructed it well. Just like 33 times 3 is 1 has stood the test of time because it was structured well. You said it on your live that you were going to be restarted. You went, as a matter of fact, I might as well register my foundation just to show them. Those were your words. You want to come out here and say, when did I say I was going to? I put it in the chat. Hold on. I put it in the chat where you said you were going to register a charity in 2022. Click on it. What make up nothing boy ya? You think I'm one of those bloggers that come out here with fake files? You said it. Big up yourself. Thank you for the super chat. You said it. When did I ever say that? You said it. So if you're gonna come over onto Head Teacher K's page, because over here, my space and yours. Over here, if you come over here, you participate with respect or you just get muted like everybody else who's disrespectful because you're not a body over here, so. You are not a body over here, so. I slapped you with facts and you had to run out. You had to push out. You understand me? So at the end of the day, if you did not want to hear about yourself, you need to keep yourself quiet. You're the one who put the information out there for me to use. I am not repeating here. I'm repeating you, tea lady. Where is your stick-to-itivity? Where is your ability to be consistent in your approach? Pick up yourself. Tash, thanks for the super chat. Where is your ability to behave respectfully, consistently? Where is your ability to use all that intelligence and all that education that you claim that you have and manage efficiently a transparent, charitable donation? Because you may not be a registered charity, but you did a charitable donation. Yet we see no list. Hey, you don't want me start analyze whether or not fraud there, you know. You don't want me to put you underneath the magnifying glass, you know. Because if I do it, trust and believe, I'll be far more systematic, far more logical, and far more thorough than you can ever prepare yourself for. And just like you, I speak standard English. So my voice will cross international boundaries. And should I decide to pick up the phone and call the school, I bet you I get a very different result. But I'm not going to do that. Big up yourself, real talk. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm not going to do that because I am not about stopping the children from getting where they need to get to. I am not saying that you mustn't do that. I am saying, why did you expect to not get purged by fire? When you do so much out here against other people's charity that has not to this date been proven to be dishonest. To the point where you are even claiming that them ones over there, son, I have no file upon the lady. You said it through your own mouth. How them a try beat down corruption from Wapikill Filler and to this day they can't do it because you same one confess and nothing not there. The file where you take down, the one in the dark, fling it up. We heard you had nothing on her. But you are mimicking. And I'll say it again. You are mimicking a process. You know that if you get beaten out here, your supporters, them are going to run out and say, oh my God, look at what they're doing to her. They're just evil. People are so bad mind. Oh my goodness, let's buy her cakes. Let's make her feel better. You know, because, oh my God, these bullies out here in these social media streets, they're always after her and I admire you so much. How much time you have, so? What you do over here, tea lady? What you do over here? How much time you have to, you're not supposed to have baked pudding, my girl. You're not to say, I me baked pudding. I mean, I sell none, you know. Come in on a race. But you're not to say, I me baked pudding. How much pudding you baked since? How much pudding you baked since you started this charity thing? Hmm? I want to know how much pudding you bake. Eh? Because how come me over here say chat 33 times 3 and 33 times 3 over here? And you're supposed to be tapanaris like them lady there, you know. And you really step in my little class, blood please. No, sir. I thought you would be busy, like, pushing out them puddings and them cakes and booked and busy. Hmm? No, man. See, lady, you have to go down today. You have to go down, man. Yes, because you straight up said that me just coming out and you reach over here. You don't know what that mean, my girl. You rate me more than you think, you know. You rate me more than you think to blouse and skirts. Yeah. But anyway, on a serious note though, tea lady, on a serious note, me nah make you. Big up yourself for the super chat, people. Me nah make you. Blessed one. Big up yourself. I see you. So voila there. Let me just say this. When you decided that you were going to do this, you expected to do that smoothly. So based on what your comments, yeah, based on your comments and the irritability in your tone, you expected that this would have gone without a hiccup. You expected that you would not have had to go through the ringer. You thought that you're doing such a great thing would have been welcomed with open arms by the internet. If at that you did think, then you're not as intelligent as I thought. You've missed a few screws if you thought that this is how it was going to go. Big up yourself, Juju, big up yourself. And Barbara, thank you for the super chat. You expected to come out here smooth sailing. Tea lady, you can come back in, sister, when you're in my class, me get beer super chat. You never know. You never know. Say. Big up yourself, Diana. Lord is a today. Big up yourself. You know, say, and you come over here, come light up a place. So, but tea lady, sister, you have blessed by your name. No, but you did not expect that you were going to get lit up. Hmm? You never expect the phone call them did I go make. You never expect a letter did I go write. You never expect an email did I go write. I saw you walk through the place half asleep. You cannot be serious. That is why I thought you were the grand mastermind of all of this, because I could not have imagined that you could have been that dense to not think that you were going to go through this experience. I thought to myself, no, man, she must have been mimicking. She must be mimicking the methods of 33 times 3. She must be looking at it and saying, hang on a minute, look how much time them persecute this woman, and every year them persecute her, she get bigger. Maybe it's time for me to be persecuted so that I can get bigger. Because if they persecute me, they will have mercy on me, those supporters of mine who are quite gullible, yes, and they would be able to pay me some money towards my business. And by the time you look, every time I push out a new product, it will just go off the shelf, just like hers. And by the time you look, I can actually build a woman shun too. I'm giving you way too much credit. And Boo, big up yourself. Thank you for the super chat. I'm giving you way too much credit. You're trying to tell me you weren't that clever? All right, let me take it back. You say you're not mimic nobody, but I take it back. I'm gonna reel it in. Okay, let me reel it in. So you were not mimicking. You did not expect this. You thought you could have a smooth sailing journey, right? Yes, you thought you could have a smooth sailing journey. And you thought all would have been okay. 3 little birds beside my doorstep singing sweet songs. You genuinely thought that. then you're not bright then. All that intelligence that you claim for say that you don't have it. I don't care whether or not you are scamming. That's not my affair. People out there are going to investigate you. I am saying you deserve every challenge you face. You deserve. Every time you pick up a charitable act, you deserve it. Every time they question what you do, you deserve it. Every time they pick up the phone and call somebody and report you somewhere and write a letter and send an email, you deserve it. That's what I'm saying to you. Karma is a bitch. You need to recognize that you are facing it. And every time you touch that word charity, it shall be what it shall be. Big up yourself, Les Jackson. Thank you for the super chat. Your own people who you sided with to criticize and investigate 33 times 3 are now criticizing and investigating you. I am not saying that the process that they're using is actually quite good, because at the end of the day, you can't record people without them and know about it and all these things. But it is certainly going to put spanner in your works. It's going to make it a less comfortable scenario. It's going to put a chink in your step. It's going to give you a little bit of a sleepless night, just like I just gave you a little headache a while ago. It's going to affect you. So why do you think that you were going to get off scotch-free? You're not. You're not. You should have expected this. You should have seen it coming. And trust and believe. Listen to me. You see, if anybody, hey, let me tell you something. I only pay attention to significant information. You hear what I'm saying to me? I don't want to hear if she over there dip up under me mama, me poopa, me not cure. I don't want to hear. If anybody tag me in it, I will just block you. Tell me if she said anything of significance to explain herself, right? That's a topic for me. It's not a topic for me if she tell me to rest, because I expect her to name up herself and burn and see my know, right? She's supposed to depend, hey, yeah, and go down in our market style. And then our little minions, them supposed to run out. All of our little jeng bang, them supposed to run out. I expect all that crap. Guys, trust me, my skin is a lot thicker than you think, okay? But tell me if anything of depth comes out of this, all right? Tell me if anything intelligent comes out of this, because it would be good for once to see this woman actually do something that is actually good, because I can't believe, and you know, this is probably a little weak spot in me. I can't believe that one person can be so twisted. Yes, twisted. You must be able to come out here and defend and talk about these children must get the opportunities, but yet Urain couldn't, yet Shanae couldn't, yet that little boy will live in a 99, where you turn around and call all kind of name. Him not supposed to prosper. All in the name of some kind of gripe that you have with another grown woman. And I'm not saying that any child of yours should have been dragged either, because I don't do that. But you do it, and yet you expect to be scotch-free. Don't you see there's something wrong with you mentally? Is it that you really and truly cannot see when you say and do the opposite? You cannot wipe it away through a delete. It stays like a permanent tattoo that it is. And because you think that you are dealing with people who are miscreants, illiterates, ignorance, undereducated, you try to send out your little minions to get an educated person to be quiet about it, because you don't want nobody of sense being on the side of 33 times 3. We know it. But guess what? I love my masses. poor people, ghetto people, down-to-earth people are the realest. But I still don't have to get guttural in order to prove a point. And that just shows me that I have you in the palm of my hands and I can squeeze if I choose. Big up on a nice, clean self. Like up the live on your way out. Thank you so much for attending class today, people. You have been wonderful. Yes. Like up the live, 569 Avono. Push up the algorithms. And I'll see you another time. This is your girl, Head Teacher K. Good night.